This is art. He's got the wave.
What's going on, everybody? How you feeling? How you living? You already know who it is. It's your boy Jay, aka Big Daddy Beard, aka your favorite gamer's favorite gamer. And welcome back to another segment of Art is Life. Now, for those that are new to this is a podcast that I put together that showcases all different types of digital art that I'll be doing live for you guys. So if you guys can check it out, help out with some of the designs and features that I'll be doing for not only myself, but for customers and clients as well, who inquire my services through my company, Imprint Street Artists. It's a real dope setup that I've done and put together for you guys for your entertainment value. I want to welcome you guys in. This is episode 4. Still more episodes to come. If you guys haven't gotten a chance to check out the last 3 episodes, you can definitely do so. Just go to the podcast tab, click on Art is Life, and click the whole playlist and enjoy. But yeah, we're going to get episode 2 going. Appreciate those coming through. Gary B.D.B.G.P, what up, 9? How you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate it. Again, welcome in. Welcome in. So as you guys know, with every single episode that I do, I kind of like to do like a story time setup where I talk about my artistic journey from where I started to where I am now. So if you guys remember from the last episode, I was talking about my time in college. So for those who don't know, I went to the School of Visual Arts, which is in New York. It's Midtown Manhattan, East 23rd Street, between 2nd and 3rd Avenue. Went there for about 3.5 years before I kind of pulled the Kanye West and dropped out. It was just really challenging. It was tough. But, you know, I did learn a lot. So, you know, it wasn't a complete waste. You know, financially it was tough, but I still gained a lot out of it. So, you know, I won't completely shun the experience. You know, my only regret is not graduating and, you know, getting my diploma. But, you know, I was an associate's alumni, even though I don't have the actual documentation or paperwork. But, you know, I did do 2 years at least to generate an associate's, but I just never graduated with a bachelor's degree. But I'm still grateful for the experience, grateful for the time, all the people that I've met, the connections that I made. So I'm truly, truly appreciative of that. But yeah, so during my time in college, and it's actually going to kind of lead into what I'm going to be working on tonight. So again, my first year, foundation year, I lived in Manhattan. And so I was big on graffiti. I've always actually been a huge, huge fan of it. And so I got an opportunity to go to this place in Queens, which is called 5 Points, for those who don't know about it. It's like a huge structure where the owner and operator, Mears One, I got a chance to meet him a while back. Big shout out to him. He has graffiti artists from all over New York, pretty much like all different aspects of the world. You know, they come to this place and it's buildings galore. And every building from, you know, the high rises to, like the warehouses. The whole entire area is filled with graffiti, all different types of art. If you guys get a chance to look it up, you could probably find it on Google. It's real dope. So I had the experience of going there, and I was so inspired by all the different artists and all of the different pieces that I saw that it motivated me to kind of get back into graffiti and just to kind of, brush up my skills a little bit to see, if I still had to touch or whatnot. Because, how you just normally kind of just doodle in class and whatnot, when you're in school, just random scriptures and writings. That's kind of what I used to do. But as I started getting more into it, I really wanted to learn, different techniques, stylizations, different fonts, just everything that came with just graffiti. So, after leaving there, after getting, that knowledge and inspiration from years one, I decided to work on a piece that was, very special to me. So I'm actually going to show you what the piece looks like before I actually start working on it digitally. So DJ SSU, Info Man, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. Do you think college is necessary for art? Good question. Good question. I'm going to get to that in a minute. But yeah, let me just kind of show you guys what I'll be working on tonight. The piece that literally kind of tells the story of what I'm going to be doing. So you guys can see that. So this piece I worked on, and the story behind this one is, for those who don't know what that is, it's still run through Flatbush like the D line. So there was a song off of Fabulous's album. For those who don't know who Fabulous is, he's a famous rapper from Brooklyn, New York. I remember at the time I had purchased his 4th album, which was called From Nothing to Something. And around that time, I actually was living in Brooklyn. This was fast forward a little bit. This was my 2nd year. So I was living with 2 of my closest friends in Brooklyn. I lived in Brownsville, Saratoga Avenue. So the assignment that my teacher gave us, we had to go to the Brooklyn Museum of Art. And I forgot exactly what we had to do there. I don't remember what the assignment was, but I know we had to go there and do a ton of research. We had to do a paper, and we had to draw or design a piece. I don't remember exactly the full vivid details of it, but I know it was something along the lines of that. So Mosh, Bronze, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. Yeah, shout out to Queens. Shout out. And shout out to Flatbush and Brooklyn. Saratoga Avenue, Brownsville. You already know. Big shout out. So long story short, I head to the Brooklyn Art Museum. I'm there, got all my stuff with me. I'm working on my project, gathering all my notes, research, everything. So at the time, I had the little Walkman. Well, not like the tape one, but I had, the CD. So I had my Fabulous album with me because I had just bought it. And the album was so dope that I wanted to listen to it while I was working on the piece, throughout the entire day. So hop on the train, get to the museum, I'm doing my thing. I'm there for hours. It was a long day. I'm tired, I'm drained. So I'm hopping back on the train to go back to Brownsville. But, them train rides, after you're on the train for so long, you get tired. And so I don't even remember dozing off. So I ended up sleeping. And so I ended up damn near in the train yard. And so like the conductor is waking me up because, I'm a heavy sleeper. So, he's trying to wake me up and he's like, hey, sir, I don't know if you noticed, but you missed your stop. I'm like, oh, damn, are you serious? He's like, yeah. So I'm like, all right, what do I do? Because I can't afford to be stuck out here. It's like, it's almost getting dark and stuff. So I'm trying to head back home. And he told me, he said, all right, look, this is what you're going to do. We're going to switch over. You're going to wait for the D train. Hop on that. You're going to go through Flatbush. When you get to Flatbush, you're going to, I don't know what train, I think he said to hop on the 3, if I'm not mistaken. And that's going to connect you back to Brownsville. I was like, all right, bet. So I had to remember that. So what's so funny about this piece here is that the song that I was listening to off of this album by Fabulous. It's called Gangsta Don't Play. And as I'm on the D train, heading back to connect to 3 train to get back to Brownsville, he had said this line on that song. He said, "Still run through Flatbush like the D line." And I'm sitting there like, how crazy is that? That he said that line, and yet I'm on the D train going through Flatbush to get back to connect to get over to Brownsville. And I just thought that was so dope. So that's basically what inspired this piece that I'm going to be working on tonight. So I just thought I would share that with you because I know people are probably looking at it like, where did this whole aspect come from? So that's the story behind this particular piece. Now, this is just the original drawing. I'm actually going to bring up the screen so you guys can see how it looks digitized. So yeah, let me go ahead and do that. But to answer your question, Sonny, you said, do you think college is necessary for art? Honestly, I want to say yes, but at the same time, no. I would say maybe back in the day, it was probably needed if you wanted to sharpen your skills and, push yourself to that higher threshold. But now, because everything is so technologically advanced and you have so many things, at your disposal now, with AI and everything like that, you don't necessarily really need it. I mean, you more so need it for the connections, but as far as just the skill setting, I don't think it's necessary because I feel like I probably would have still sharpened my skills and got to where I am, even if I didn't go to college. College did help. I won't completely say it didn't, but looking at it now, I probably could have done without it because I was already working on this stuff even before I got to college. So, it's kind of like a yes or no thing. It's really on you, whether or not you want to truly hone your skills, if you want that experience, but it's not necessary. But I don't want to be the one to say, okay, don't do it, don't go. Only do it if you feel like it's right. But, just know it's a lot of money in it unless you have like a scholarship or a grant. But if you don't have any of those, then if you don't have the money, it's probably not worth it. But if you really want the experience, then I definitely recommend doing so. Shy, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome, man. Appreciate you coming through. People don't understand how a train ride can inspire. Yeah, because literally as soon as I got on the D train and I'm heading back, now I'm wide awake now, making sure I don't miss my stop and end up in another train yard. As soon as I'm like sitting on the train, getting settled, cruising, I'm listening to that song. And that's actually my favorite song off of that album. And the minute I heard that line, I'm just sitting there. I started like cracking up. Now I'm the only person on the train, so thank God for that. But I just thought it was so dope to hear that line while I'm on the train cruising through Flatbush. So it was just so dope. But RMTV, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. Maybe for a challenge and the thrill. Your gift is your gift. Absolutely, absolutely. It's all in the mind. Whatever your God-given talent is. I mean, if you want to go full throttle with it, you can always learn internships, school, things of that nature. But it's not necessary. Most people will give you the illusion that it's a requirement, but I don't personally think it is, though. Mosh, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. I'm not sure if I agreed you or not, but welcome in. Sorry about that. But yeah, let's go ahead and get things started with this. Now, I'm going to make a couple changes to this. So I'm not going to have Fabulous's face in this design because it's going to take a little bit of time and I would have to really, really detail it. And I don't want to be here for hours doing this. So, I want to try to keep it as simple and complex as possible, but I'm still going to make sure that, I hook it up and make it as dope as possible. So again, before we get started too, I will be playing music throughout this segment. Also, again, if you guys have any questions, if you guys just want to chop it up about anything, if you guys are looking to inquire of my services with art and graphic design, where you can definitely hit me up, Instagram, Discord, YouTube, all those platforms. I'm available. Again, serious inquiries only. If you guys are interested, anything that you guys want me to design and stuff, let me know. I can definitely do it. So, and also keep in mind too, for any musical artists, producers, if you guys are looking to showcase your musical talents on the podcast, just send me your audio file or URL link. You can email it to me. All my information is in the description of this stream. So just send a $1 donation. You can do Cash App, PayPal, or Zelle. I have all three. Just let me know if there's something that you want to hear, if there's something that you want to showcase. I'll definitely go ahead and play it. Just make sure that you drop that donation. Let me know, and I'll get it all set up. But other than that, I will just be playing different selections, in between. But I'll still be vocal and chop it up and talk to you guys. So yeah, let's get this started. So I need to figure out what the color scheme is going to be for the Flatbush. I know the 3D part here, where my mouse is moving, I want to make that black. Now the smoke in the background, I'm trying to figure out what color I should make that. I don't know if I should do like a lighter gray or a dark, maybe kind of in between. I may be thinking about even kind of two-toning it. Let me know what y'all think. Should I go for a light gray, a dark gray, or should I maybe two-tone it from light to dark? Let me know what y'all think. And let me know what you think, what color the Flatbush should be. Again, the outer part is going to be black, but I want to know what the letters should be. He said Fablous. Yeah, shout out to Fabulous. He's one of my favorite rappers from New York. So yeah, let me know what the colors should be for that. I'm actually going to start working on the black first, and then I'll do the other two. But yeah, let me go ahead and pull up some music. Set the vibe. Kind of go all the way back in the stash. So keep in mind too, I will be playing selections from all of the producers and artists that are a part of the Ballad of Beats segment on my Debate Table podcast. I can't play any other music because of copyrights and stuff. I'm not trying to get hit with anything. So let's see. I'm gonna play this one right here. We're gonna start it off with this one. So this one here is by producer on the roster, Tone the Artist, longtime friend of mine that I've known, ever since the days of the Sandbox. Blue and gold is Brooklyn's color. Okay, so you think we should okay. So you think we should two-tone it, the Flatbush, make it gold and blue? Or so what do you think? Should it be gold at the top, blue at the bottom, or the other way around? Blue at the top, gold at the bottom. What do you think? Let me know. All right, let's kick this first selection off. This here is by Tone the Artist. This is called Dat Boom Bap. Let's get it. Fire right there. Fire, fire. So that was Dat Boom Bap by Tone the Artist. Big shout out to him. All right. So you said blue on top, gold on bottom. Okay. Or blue lettering and the gold outline to make it look like the train station sign in Brooklyn. Okay. So blue for the words and then gold for the smoke, the cloud effect in the background, especially since the D train has an off orange color, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. So you think the smoke should be make that kind of like a like 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 an orange slash goldish type of hue, and then make the letters blue, something like that. LJ Stocks, Tory Brain, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. Okay, I'm trying to envision how that's gonna look. Okay, I can kind of see that. So all right, should we make it what color blue? Should we go with a lighter blue? I probably maybe like the New York Knicks blue. It's kind of like a ocean blue, maybe. Not too dark, not too light. So for those coming in, I'm working on this piece that I did back in college. This is it right here. It's a piece that was inspired from a lyric on a song that I heard way back in the day during my days in college. All right, so let's see how that looks. We'll do that. We'll do the we'll do the orange for the smoke, and then we'll make the letters blue. See how that comes out. Okay. All right. Appreciate that. And again, shout out to all my people that have lived in New York, whether you're from there, whether you used to live there. Big shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to the 5 thorough boroughs: Brooklyn, Queens, Money Making Manhattan, Bronx, Staten Island, all the other areas too, Long Island, Harlem, of course. Even though people try to say that Harlem is a borough, it's part of Manhattan, but still gotta shout them out. That or the Brooklyn Dodger blue, Nick blue looks good as well. Okay. What remind me again? The Brooklyn Dodger blue that was kind of like a royal blue, right? And the Knicks that was more so the like the ocean blue, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. All right, so let me ask you guys before I play another selection. They had this poll that I was. It was actually on a YouTube video that I saw. They were trying to figure out of all 5 boroughs, which borough is the best. Now, of course, most people that are born and raised in a certain borough, they're going to be biased. They're going to say, where they're from, of course. But between the 5 boroughs of New York, whether you're from there or not, which one do you think is the best? Do you think it's Manhattan? Do you think it's Queens? Do you think it's Staten Island? Do you think it's Brooklyn? Or do you think it's the Bronx? Let me know what y'all think. Tell you how you're feeling, how you're living. Welcome in, Nine. Appreciate you coming through. So for me, it's tough. I spent the most time in Manhattan. I lived in Brooklyn for about 2.5 years, but even as a kid, my dad used to live in New York, and so I spent a lot of time with him before I went out to college. But for me, if I had to name which borough I think is the best, I'm gonna have to go with Manhattan, just because there's so many monumental elements to Manhattan. You got Harlem, you got Central Park, you got Union Square, you got the Bowery, you got Times Square, MSG. I mean, it's just there. The list goes on and on. You said Brooklyn. Brooklyn would probably be number two. If I had to put them in order, I'm gonna say Manhattan, then Brooklyn. It's tough between Queens and the Bronx. I'm gonna go Bronx. Then I'll say Queens, and then I'll say Staten Island. If I had to put them in that order, man, it has so much to tour and see. It does. It does. Just Central Park alone is just huge. You ever try to walk through there? It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. You don't realize how big it is until you actually get out there and you're like, oh damn. Like, you'll get a workout just touring and just walking through Central Park. Crazy. But yeah, if I had to put it in that order, that's what I would say. Those boroughs right there. All right, so right now I'm just touching it up. I'm just working on the outline of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to two-tone this cloud in the background. We're going to make that kind of like a goldish and orange type of tint, and then we're going to go with the the blue for the color of the New York Knicks jerseys. I'm debating, should we just two-tone that blue, or should we just make it just a solid color? What do y'all think? Let me know. Let me know y'all feedback. The walk from east to the west side through the park. Man, I did that walk before. Two words. Never again. Never again. That was a hike. I mean, it was fun, because it's a lot to see, but man, you got to be in top shape, tip top shape for real. It's no joke. I mean, the experience is fun though, but if you're not in shape to do that type of walking, don't even bother. All right, you said Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx, Staten Island. Okay, so your order was kind of similar to mine. You just put Queens third and Bronx fourth. I put Bronx third and Queens fourth. All right, not bad, not bad. All right, let me get some more music going. Again, feel free to drop a donation if there's any type of musical selection you want to hear, any particular genre from my Battle of the Beats segment. I'll add that in. All right, let me grab another song. Can you two tone those blues? Yeah, I can go. I can go with like with light and dark. Just remind me again which blues to go with. I'll pull the color picker up, and then we'll select them, and then we can do that. Let me grab another song for y'all. Since we're in this New York state of mind, let me pull one up from one of the producers that's going to be on the next Battle of the Beats episode coming up this Sunday. Where is it at? So this next selection here, this is from my cousin Phantom, who's going to be battling this Sunday coming up. This one is called Digital. Let's get it.
Phantom.
Definitely New York vibes right there. So that was Digital by Phantom. Again, he's going to be battling this Sunday. If you guys want to check out this next Battle of the Beats episode, September 29th, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be the Battle of New York. I got two dope producers that are going to be facing off from New York. The OG veteran Phantom against the newcomer Frankie Blanco. Big shout out to both of them. Who do y'all think is going to win that one? Since we're on the subject. For those that have been tuning in, for those that have gotten a chance to check out these guys, who do y'all think? Frankie, he's a newcomer. Phantom, he's been doing this ever since I first started Battle of the Beats. So I don't know though. It's going to be an interesting one. Knicks is like the royal blue. Okay. All right. So I just wanted to clean up this area, just make sure that we didn't miss anything. So now that we have the black, let's go ahead and start shading this blue in. Let's highlight everything first. So as far as this battle coming up, um, I don't know. I it, I don't know. It might. I feel like someone's going to get the edge. I don't. I feel like it's going to be a close one, but I feel like it might be a slight edge though. I'm just not sure who though, because they both got some dope stuff. All right. So here's the color picker. So what we thinking? Like right about here. Let's show you how that looks. So that's the. That almost looks like the New York color right there, the New York Knicks color, and the Brooklyn Dodger one. All right. So what do you think? Should we two tone this? Because I'm looking at it. That's how it looks. That's how it looks if we zoom in. I think we should two tone it. That'd be kind of dope. What do y'all think? It's gonna be a little battle. Yeah, I definitely think it is. I definitely feel like it's gonna be a dope one. So, I'm liking that color. I'm just wondering if maybe we should two tone it. Let me go a little lighter. What do y'all think? Two tone or just leave it solid color? Let me grab that same blue and maybe go a little lighter. Actually, before I even do that, let me make sure I cover in all the spots that I missed first. That's Knicks and Dodger blue. Okay. All right. So then, yeah. So maybe we should two tone it. All right. Cool. We'll do that. Because I love how different graffiti styles. How I love always when they do solid colors, but I love when they two tone it. That just I feel like it always makes it pop when it has that two tone effect. So let's do that. Let me just clean this up before we do that, and let me get another selection going. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's grab a beat from Snack Money Beats. That's a true Brooklyn color, but play with the two tone aspect. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna definitely do that. All right, let me see. What are we gonna grab from Snack Money Beats? Let's see. Oh, let's play this one right here. I love this one. All right, so this next selection here, this is from Snack Money Beats. He's a newcomer on the Battle of the Beats. This one here is called Please. Let's get it. Fire right there. So that was Pleased by Snack Money Beats. Shout out to him. Okay, he said make the smoke D-Train orange. Okay, got you. All right. So now that we have the blue, we cleaned it up a little bit. We're gonna just splash over the top with a lighter blue to give it that two-tone effect. All right, so that's how it's looking right there. Doesn't really look like much of a difference, probably because of the glare. But let me go back and make that a little lighter. All right, so probably a little hard to see it still. Try not to go too light, but maybe. Actually, you know what? Hold on a second. Let's make this a little darker, and then we'll keep that way. You can really see the aspect of it. All right, there we go. Yeah, I'm liking how that looks. Kind of almost looks like a dope pair of jeans. You know, they add the different splashes on there, colors and stuff. All right, I'm liking that. All right, so now we've got that. What y'all think? Let me know. Let me know how y'all think that's looking. So we just got to do the smoke, coloring the train, and then I'm gonna add the font in so that it reads still run through Flatbush like the D line. So I have that saved, but I just want to get the colors in first. All right, so you said to go with, let's see, so we're gonna go with like gold and orange. All right, let's do that. Let's find another selection. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Let's play this one right here. I like this beat here. Lady Shay, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. Loving the color Flatbush. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I like the way it's looking too. That two tone effect is nice. Appreciate that. All right, so yeah, we're gonna try to go for like a orange gold color for the cloud. Let's see. Let's try to see exactly where the. What y'all think about like right up here? That looks good. Or should we go a little darker? What y'all think, like right up in here? Let me see how that looks first. If we should make it darker, then we'll do so. All right, let me play this next selection for y'all while I go ahead and start to color in this cloud. All right, so this next one here, this is by Wally Dank. This one is 1980s. Let's get it. Take it back on y'all right there. So that was 1980s by Wally Dank. Shout out to him. He's also a newcomer on the Ballad Beats roster. The orange in the box next to the blue. Okay. All right. So I just realized I gotta clean up the inside of this first. Said coming in real nice. Will it be two toned or solid? So that's what I was trying to figure out, Shay, if we should two tone the cloud or if we should make it just one solid color. I was thinking about two toning it. We two toned the flatbush, which is coming along real nice. So I'm trying to figure out whether or not we should give it that two tone effect as well with the cloud. Let me just go in here, just clean up these little areas right here. Because what I could do too is, let's see, I gotta fix that. Hold on. All right, here's what I could do. I could do one of two things. Um, this is actually coming out fire too. So what I could do is I could either two-tone this, or I could do this here where I throw this effect in. Let me get this layer out of here. Give me a second. Let me just. Okay, I see the mistake I made. I need to go in and fix this because that is overlapping on this. And we don't want that. All right, so hold on a second. All right, my fault. I like the two tones. I don't want to bump the vibe you was going for. Definitely like it. The solid orange on top, especially by the T and the B all the way around, in my opinion. All right, so let me see exactly. So, okay, so here's what I was saying. I'm just trying to, I got to fix this piece up a little bit. But this is what I could do. Let me get that out of here, put the cloud back. So I could do this here where I add this feature in called Bevel and Emboss. And what this does is it kind of gives it, you know, like that type of, it adds like variations of light and dark in there. So I could do something like that, soften it up a little bit. I could do something along the lines of this here. So you see how that's coming along? Now I could do that, or I could take that bevel and emboss feature off and just do a two-tone effect. So I could probably maybe go highlight this whole thing and then step back a little bit. And then I could do like an airbrush effect where I could make this lighter. Something like that. Zoom in so you guys can see it. So it's probably gonna be hard to see because of the glare effect, but basically I made this top part a little bit lighter, and then it kind of fades in to the orange down below. Now, of course, I could always make this darker too. So what do y'all think? Should I do that bevel and emboss feature? Or as a third option, two-tone it and add the bevel and emboss feature in there. So you see how that looks where I kind of like how that looks though. I'm not even gonna lie. But let me know what y'all think. Let me know. I can always bring this this down a little bit. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoy it. Oh, so this bevel in the box feature then? All right, perfect, perfect. We'll leave that. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so yeah. All right, so yeah. So what we've done is we two-toned it, so it's light up here. We're gonna make it a little bit darker down here, just so that it stands out a little bit more. So let's kind of drop down a little bit, right about here. We'll go. Okay, let's move that out the way, and we're gonna airbrush effect. Actually, no, that's too dark. And then we'll go a little lighter here. So we're just trying to get it so that it blends nicely, so it doesn't look like there's like a line. That's what I was going to say. Make it pop some. Then make the train silver. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do next. All right, so yeah, you guys can see it's a little bit lighter here. Then it gets darker down here. All right. Thank y'all for the suggestions. I appreciate that. All right, so there we go. Yeah, I like the way that's looking. All right. So now now that we've got that done, let's start coloring this train. And while we're hooking the train up, let's get another selection going. Is that right there? Leave it? Okay, perfect. Perfect. Thank y'all. All right, so let's see. Again, if there's any selections that you guys want to hear in a particular genre, let me know. Just drop a donation. The information to do so is in my description. If there's anything that you guys want to hear, otherwise I'll just keep playing stuff, just to kind of set the vibe, keep the musical aspect going. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Here's a producer I haven't heard in a while. His name is Banshee Beats. He's from the Netherlands. Let's see which one we'll play a couple selections from him. All right, so this one here, this is called Memories. I don't know what it is about this beat, but every time I hear it, it just reminds me of, how you ever watch that show New York Undercover? And you know how in the beginning of the show, for those that ever watched it, how they always kind of had those, before they even played the theme, the opening theme, they always show what was happening. And they always had like different music playing, and it was very like chill and vibrant. So this one here reminds me exactly of that. The minute I heard it, I was like, oh yeah, this is New York Undercover vibes. So this one here is called Memories by Banshee Beats. Let's get it. Tell me that don't remind you of that New York Undercover show. Every time I hear that, I automatically think about that. Pretty much everything in his set reminds me of that. So that was Memories by Banshee Beats, all the way from the Netherlands, making vintage classic 90s boom bap. All right, so what do y'all think for the train? What do y'all think about the colors? Should I make the I'm thinking I should maybe make those windows a little lighter. I'm trying to go as silver as possible with the train itself. Um, what do y'all think? Should the windows be a little bit lighter, or should I just keep it as is? Actually, you know what? Let me go lighter. 'Cause I want to make the door that color. So let's do this. You said purple. I don't think that would look right, unless it was like graffiti all over it. That'd probably be a little bit better. But I don't know about a purple door on the New York train. That look kind of crazy. Do that one as well. Okay. All right. See, that's a little bit better. And then we're gonna make the door a dark gray. That's not gonna be silly. I give a fair warning. It's all good. It's all good. Still a little darker. Hmm, I don't know. I ain't really not really feeling how that's looking. Let's see. We should go a little lighter. Actually, maybe just keep the windows white. Just do that. Let's go back. Rewind a little bit. Yeah, because I was trying to make the train give it this silver look, but now I'm thinking maybe these should be white. I feel like the whole train should be a little darker. But then again, most of the New York trains are like that. All right, let's fix these lines a bit. Next stop is stand clear of the closing doors. Right? Let's do this. So I can straighten out these lines. All right, there we go. So a little bit better. And straighten those lines out. Okay. Can the silver be lighter? It could. It could. I was thinking about maybe making the train a little darker, just so that the doors kind of stand out. Let's see. Maybe like right here, kind of like that. Because with the train being light and then everything else being darker, I don't know. It don't look right. But like this looks a lot better with it being a little bit darker, and then the doors and everything being lighter. So I think I'm gonna keep the windows white and make the doors dark. Yeah, I like how that's looking. All right, yeah, we're just about done. So just gotta do a couple touch ups, clean this up a little bit, and then it should be good to go. Okay, yeah, I like how that's looking. It's looking a lot better. All right, let me pull up another selection. We'll play some more Banshee beats because a lot of the stuff for this set just has the New York vibe. So let's go with this next one. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I got the color and everything set for that. All right, so this next one here is also by Banshee Beats. This one is called Keep the Faith. Let's get it. Definitely New York vibes all day right there with that one. 90s vibes too. So that was Keep the Faith, Banshee Beats. All right, so yeah, I like the way this is looking right now. This is it's definitely coming out exactly how I wanted it to. So definitely appreciate it, y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. All right, so yeah, that's looking good right there. All right, so now you just got to add the lettering in, and I'm just gonna clean it up a bit, and then we'll be done. So yeah, let me get pull another selection up. All right, so this one here is also by Banshee Beats. This one is called Sucker for Love. Let's get it.
Give me some of that good old love. Oh, let me make you. Give me some of that good old love. Oh, let me make you. Let me make you. Let me make you. Let me make you. Give me, baby. Let me make you. Let me make you. Let me make you. Let me make you. Give me some of that good old love. Oh, let me make you. Give me some of that good old love. Oh, let me make you. 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 Give me some of that good old love. Oh, Let me make you.
That's another fire one right there. Especially that sample. It's crazy. So that was Sucker for Love by Banshee Beats. Shout out to him. Yeah, let me read this right here. This is dope what you put right here, Gary. Flanking through the borough, looking out the concrete jungle, atmosphere on alert, timing the arrival of the train, busting through the station underneath the ground, sounding a racing hurry to our destination. That's fire right there, Flatbush. I like that. That's fire. You should do like a poetry corner on your channel somewhere. Maybe do like a poetry type of spot. You know, have people like the first word that comes to mind. People break it down into like a poem. You know, trying to think what you could call it. Um, I don't know, like poetic boulevard or something like that, or poet's lane, poet's avenue, something like that. That'd be dope. You know, something to think about maybe. I haven't done poetry in a long time. I'm thinking about getting back into it. I know my lady, she does it. She loves it. You know, she'll probably be my inspiration to get back into doing it. But so yeah, I like the way this is looking. This is feeling good right here. All right, so I just want to just do a couple quick touch-ups, and we'll be done. So let's get one more selection going, and then we're gonna wrap this one up. All right, so this next one here is also by Banshee Beats. One of my favorites right here. This one is called Real Love. It's fire. Let's get it.
Is this real love? Or can we pretend? Oh, baby, let me know. Is this real love? Or is it pretend? Oh, baby. Is this real love? Or can we pretend? Oh, baby, let me know. Is this real love? Or is it pretend? Oh, baby. Is this real love? Or can we pretend? Oh, baby, let me know. Is this real love? Or is it pretend? Is this real love? Or can we pretend? Oh, baby, let me know. Is this real love? Or can we pretend? Oh, baby, let me know.
Fire, 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 fire. That's one of my favorites there. So that was Real Love by Banshee Beats. You guys check him out on Battle of the Beats. He hasn't battled in a while. Hopefully I can convince him to come back. But if not, it's all good. Yeah, there's quite a few producers that have only battled once and they made such an impression. I probably mentioned this, but trying to get them to come back is so tough because a lot of them, I understand they get busy, stuff happens, things pop up, but I try to tell them, you don't even have to necessarily be there. All I need is the music. Just send me the beats, and they have all this stuff on stash, and I just tell them like, just send me the music. Keep battling. But so many of them just kind of do the whole one and done thing. It's like, hey, just when they're starting to get their name out there and get some buzz, they just kind of, I don't know, they fade out. I mean, they're still doing their thing, but it's just like, why not keep going? You never know who's watching. So, I try to encourage and motivate them as much as I can. Because, seeing them do it, with their art and their talent, it motivates me to do it. But, it's all good. But hopefully, some of them do return because they're really, really dope. As you can see from some of these selections that I'm playing. All right, so just about done touching this up. There's a couple little sections that I missed. All right. And there you have it. Still run through Flatbush like the D line. Yeah, I like how this came out. This came out real fly. Actually, wait, one more thing. I just want to just kind of add some color to these windows a little bit. Maybe just a little splash of color. There we go. Yeah, and there we go. There we go. I like that. Yeah, that came out perfect. All right, let's get this one saved. All right, there you have it, ladies and gents. The finished piece. Zoom in a little bit so you guys can see it fully. So again, as I mentioned, This piece is actually a line in the song from Fabulous. It's called Gangsta Don't Play. It's off of his fourth album, From Nothing to Something. I'm not sure if I have the link in the description, but I'll make sure that I add it in there so you guys can hear the song and hear this line from that song. But yeah, this was a piece that I had did a while back in my early years of college. You know, I did the drawing of it. So I just decided to just go ahead and add it to the digital screen now. So there's the finished product. I like how it came out. Looks real dope. So again, another piece hooked up. All right, so that concludes this episode. Again, I appreciate all the continuous love and support. Big shout out to each and every one of y'all. Before I wrap this up, I'm going to drop the link for my next Battle of the Beats episode, 42, if you guys want to check that out. That's going to be Sunday, September 29th, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So there's the link right there if you guys want to check that out. Episode 5 will be coming soon. I'm actually working on the piece for that now to get that one going. I'll make sure that in the description and stuff when I get ready to set it up, you guys will know exactly what I'll be doing. But the next one's going to be real dope. Again, as I mentioned, if you guys want to hit me up for any inquiries, you can definitely do so through my company, Imprint Street Artists. Hit me up on Instagram, Discord, YouTube. All of my information is on this channel, so you guys can definitely do that. If you guys are looking to purchase any merch, again, the link is through Nightby here, my street artist merch shop. You can purchase stuff like this here or anything else within the collection of B.D.B.G.P and street artists. You know, tons of dope stuff on there. If you want to check that out. Again, I dropped the link for the next Battle of the Beats on the Debate Table podcast. If you want to check that one out. Again, I don't have a date or a time yet for episode 5, but it will be coming soon. So definitely be on the lookout for that. But yeah, thank y'all for helping me out with this piece. This was really fun, really dope. AZ, how you feeling? How you living? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming through. I'm actually getting ready to wrap up this stream. But let me show you real quick the finished piece. So for those making their way in. There it is right there. That's the finished product. So it came out real dope. Shout out to everybody that helped me out with that. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely get this posted up on my IG, on my business page, so that everybody can check that out. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Again, appreciate all the continuous love and support. Big shout out to each and every one of y'all. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, hit that notification bell. Anytime I go live, come through, kick your feet up, relax. My home is your home. You already know what it is. And remember the 4 beautiful things that make this world go round: peace, love, positivity, and prosperity always. So until next time, I'm your host, Big Daddy Beard. This has been another episode of the Artist Life Podcast. Much love, peace. I'm gone.